Well, this is the parts I made for my hydrostat. I mean, for my thing in the floor, hydrostat pedal. This is a spacer that I made going between here, which is a little different other track distance, so that'll be in there. And then this cap with a grease fitting in it will go on the end here and be welded to the frame. And I can grease this pivot there. Then this other one here be welded to the frame here with the grease fitting hanging down. That grease fitting hanging down, it'd be welded on the shaft there, and that'd be the other pivot point for this. I'm not worried about being metal to metal. As long as you keep it greased, it'll be fine. It ain't like it's gonna be all day long, just barely push and barely back, you know, ever so often. Then I gotta make some more bushing like these here to go on here, and something to go on here before I can grease it. Well, that one I can put here, I'm gonna put my grease pit right in the middle. One of these like that one, so it'll hang down. Well, I can get up on the track and I can grease this one. Then I can grease this one. This one here will be right here, hanging down, probably in the front like that. And when we get this done, I'm gonna start hooking this cable up to the back of the rear end. I'm not doing nothing else till I finish this. Flat spot in the middle, to where that middle arm moves. Then from here to here, I turned it down a little smaller. So when I paint this rod, I won't paint this part. Then from here all the way down, I won't paint it. So this is all flip in there. And when I pull the tape off, won't be no paint here. So when I push it in there, none of my paint here will mess up because this is lower than this, So that's my idea, keeping the paint on there. We just got to slab it. Just push that through there and put it together. Well, that's a big old hole. Let's see how well my foot fits. That ain't half too bad, but I'm having to pull up on my foot more than I want to. And that's given out of, believe it or not, that's given out of ankle arrangement. So to be able to push it that way, then I'll take my foot and reach over to the side here and smash it for reverse. That's my plan. Just turn my foot sideways and push it reverse. I hope that's what I'm going to do. I need somebody to mark this while I got my foot in there, but I can't. I found this little rubber cover here at the junkyard a long time ago, but I bent this on here. I'm gonna weld this on here like this, and that would be my foot thingamajigger. That's what I'm gonna use to smash it with right there. Well, there's my pedal so far. Right there is neutral where it's at now. Just enough room to get my foot in there good. And I have to build I know you're thinking that, ain't the tire gonna hit it? No, the tire comes out here. So it's no problem. It'll be out by right here and miss it. So, just got to build a part come here. And see, that's far as it go forward now. I ain't got no spring on it. So it needs to come back here, then drop back around. Drop right back down with this. Just come up around somehow and make a cover. But anyway, that's all reverse, and right in there is neutral. So I think that's going to work good. And look up at the front, working beautiful. When I'll get this thing here hooked up, so when you pull the emergency brakes, that's going to snatch that thing into neutral, and it'll snatch both of them in neutral. and you'll start. I'm thinking about taking and I know this might sound silly right off the bat, but if you'll listen to me, you'll see where it makes plenty of sense. I have 4 of these rotary discs on here, and they're all mechanical. I'm thinking about getting rid of the mechanical on the back, getting rid of the mechanical, and getting some motorcycle brakes. One's got a cable driven that squeezes like that. Put 4 of them on here, and if I wanted to, I could pull all 4 brakes and lock all 4 tires, but that ain't the reason why. You know when you got a 2-wheel drive and all of a sudden this tire gets in a little mud and it's spinning and that's not spinning? Well, if I had 4 independent brakes to where I could smash that one and make it start spinning. Just say, for instance, I'm in a little situation where this one's spinning and that front one's spinning, but I ain't going nowhere. This tire and that tire is still. So I'll be able, I could take my brake system and smash this brake and this brake. Now to stop that tire for a minute and force the energy over this side, and force the energy over this side, make it get out of that little place there. Then vice versa again. But that's going to be a little while later on to do that. But I think that'd be neat with 4 caliber brake. Now I just might put 4 levers right here. I might look dumb, just 4 hand levers to do it when I want to. And it might look dumb to you, but I don't care what you think. What could be dumb to you could be good to me. What could be good to you could be dumb to you. So, whoop, there it is. Well, whoop, there it will be is. Here's a good illustration of one tire gripping and slipping on the front, one tire on the back gripping and slipping on the opposite side. And I want to try to prevent this. And like I say, this is a good illustration. But this kid done an excellent job on his riding mower. I'm really impressed with it. It's doing real good. Hey, y'all go check his video out. It's 4-wheel drive, just like 4WD, bog in mower. Go check him out. This is my 4th attempt to get this pedal to work. I had it on there, and I had this arm running through here, in which the stroke was too long. So I moved it up to here, and then it was still too long. But right through here, I have a piece of angle iron in the way. So what I come up with is this. I think this will work now. I'll put it back on here. I'm going to have to take the bolt back out and get it on there. That's all the way in forward now, and that pedal's that high. But you're not going to be, you wouldn't have to do it that high now, because you just let go of it, and it would center back up to about right there. So that's high as you'll have it. Then you put your foot on and push it, go reverse. So that's about on the reverse difference I got right there. Right now I got it all the way to the floor, which I need to either cut part of this off or continuously to bend it right here around until it meets there, because it's in the way with my foot. When I pull my foot out, see it hits it? So that will probably be neutral right there. When I let go, it'll be neutral. All I have to do now is just take my foot and push that, and that goes reverse. I ain't got my neutral spring hooked up yet, so that's where it'll work. I think that's gonna be fine. think I'm gonna get rid of this part right here. So I make my closed-in housing in there with an open end. So I take this fender off, it will just remove everything. And that way I ain't gotta worry about going through the trouble of trying to get this pedal off of the closed-in box. Well, 4 corners only have, 1, 2, 3 corners, have 3 corners closed in, not 4. Let the number 4 be open. Well, I got my spring mechanism on there. When I back up, it goes back, I let go, it goes back to neutral. When I go forward, uh-oh, wait a minute, something done. Oh, this thing here done popped in. Get that out. I was doing it too fast. I don't have that hooked up yet, but it's hooked up, but it's not hooked up. There we are, forward, back, forward, neutral, forward, neutral, reverse, neutral. There it is. Won't be long, we'll be rolling, we'll be riding. I don't know how well you see it, but see right where that light shining at? I don't know if it's too bright. That's a clamp I made to hold this cable right here. And I'm gonna weld it to the frame right there. Right now I got held with vice grips. And I take this thing out half a dozen times, so it does work. If I could hold the flashlight and do it. That's just reverse. Now that's forward. Now if you look at the cable back there in the back of the tractor, I gotta shorten it up, but see it going out? Oh yeah. Crap most stink. Look at that. That's gonna go forward, and that's gonna go reverse. I'm hoping it'll work. Let's see, forward, let's see. Forward's pulling, so that's pulling this, that's good. I'm glad this thing's pulling, so it's pushing. That'll work. That will work. Just got to put this this hind joint on the bottom of that piece right here, and we'll be ready to smell roses. Smell some smoke. Smell something. Got to put the tire back on. Got to put the tire back on in front, tire oil the fender on there, and put the exhaust system back on. And tomorrow, we're going to see this thing rock and roll. To put this on my hydrostat in the back, this hind joint, it really throws it too close into this circle. So what I'm going to do, I made this piece here out of 3/4. Then I milled 2 flats on each side, which are 5/8. And this will go on there, and we'll have a bolt on there, and then throw it away from it at the same time and get me on out away from that round part of the ring, get me on out in the middle of it. Well, if we can take her outside and try her. I got my cable on back here, and I got all this fixed. I got this semi how I want it, but it's ready to go to try. Just stick your foot like that. Don't go on that one. That's your forward, that's your work. Only put one foot on one at a time. Back up with that, there you go. Papa Wheelie! He's on a parade. I got it governed down, won't go fast with her. Got it fixed. It'll go a hell of a lot faster than that.
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. A little too many turns on the wheel, but makes some clicking noise when you turn, but it's alright. It's that chain popping in there. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
That pedal working real well. There's no jumping. I can barely smash it. It barely moves. The more I smash it, the faster it goes. I just don't like my reverse tap button there. But it works.